I almost walked out on my family forever. But one moment changed everything. When my wife and I had our first child, I thought I was ready. But nothing prepared me for the exhaustion, the late nights, and the constant pressure to provide. I worked long hours, barely slept, and over time, I felt like a stranger in my own home. My wife and I barely talked anymore, and every cry from my son made me feel like I was failing. One night, after a brutal shift, I sat alone in my car, gripping the steering wheel. I'd saved some money, just enough to disappear. Maybe they'd be better off without me. The next morning, as I grabbed my keys, my son, barely 3 years old, ran up to me and said, "Daddy, don't forget my hug!" I froze. He looked up at me with the biggest smile, completely unaware that I was about to leave. In that moment, something inside me shattered. I hugged him tighter than ever before. Then, instead of driving away, I drove to a toy store. I came back home that day with a stuffed dinosaur for my son and flowers for my wife. She gave me a strange look but didn't say anything. From that moment on, I made a promise. I was going to fight for my family instead of running from them. Years later, I can't imagine life any other way. Walking out would have been the biggest mistake of my life.